Hey guys, so today I'm going to go over one of the basics behind mask manipulation, and that is the illusion of taking your floating mask and making it appear from underneath your base mask. So one of the first things we're going to be doing is we're going to be implementing ghost hinges to get your floating mask to front. So if you haven't gone over the tutorial for ghost hinges, stop, pause, go check out that tutorial and then come back. Don't worry, I'll wait. If you have, let's begin. So what we're going to do is you're going to have your floating mask in front of your base mask. Obviously have those on your face. And then you're going to implement, there's two main and easiest ways to do this. We're going to start out with the easiest one, which is using your ghost hinge at your forehead to pull your floating mask downwards. And that is going to be something as simple as this. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to grab at your chin, stick your pointer finger or anything that's comfortable underneath, like right here, underneath both of your masks. So your fingernail will touch your chin and you'll be bracing your floating mask, which is underneath your base mask. So now you can take and hold your chin and you can lean backwards and ghost hinge outwards, pull your mask down, pull your floating mask down to your chin, and then ghost hinge closed, and now you have your mask again. So again, I'll go through that so you can see the full fluid motion of it. And you're going to take, boop, boop. So the concept behind this trick and the way you have the illusion is how you place your hands. Typically how I like to place my hands before I do this is I go into a thinker pose, because that will hide the fact that I've stuck my finger underneath my base mask. So it's a motion. Obviously, when you incorporate body movement in this, it's a lot more whimsical, and it's not as jerky and mechanical. But yeah, it's a very, very simple move. Again, one more time. In, out, down. Now that you know the way to use the ghost hinge to remove your floating mask from your forehead, I'm going to go over how to remove your floating from your chin ghost hinge. This is a little bit more complicated because you have to take into account where the string is on your base mask, and also how your positioning is for your hands. And you have to take into account this lip and making sure that it doesn't get caught. So essentially, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to have your masks on your face. Your string is going to be easiest if it is lower. Typically, because I have hair, I place it below my ponytail line, and that allows you to pull it open more and gives you more of that leverage that you need. So essentially, you're going to start out the same way. You're going to have it, you're going to imagine your ghost hinge on your chin. You're going to come up with your hands, and you're going to use your fingers to get in between your base mask and your floating mask. You're going to grab it from your forehead while you hold your floating mask in place. And you're going to pull it down. So you see that motion? So I'm like this. I'm holding this one in place, and this one is down. It's got my ears cupped. You can see how it's pulling the string. So you're going to do that, and then you're going to slide this mask forward. Be very conscious not to show your face. This is all part of that illusion. Slide it forward. Bring your base mask back up, and now you have your floating mask out. This one is one you're going to have to work on. You're going to have to drill and clean it up, because there is a lot more catching possibilities between the string, the lip of your chin. Typically when I do this move, there's a whole lot of body movement involved in order to catch those hiccups if I do have them. And again, art is 97% improv. So just work at it, and, you know, the more and more you do, the cleaner and cleaner it'll get.